Ashes, Steve Smith hits 92 not out on second day of third test. Captain Steve Smith made an unbeaten 92 as Australia forced their way back into the third Ashes test on day 2 in Perth. Smith's chanceless and controlled knock took the home side to 203-3, 200 behind England. Jonny Bairstow earlier completed a century for the tourists, but after David Mallon fell for 140, they lost their last 6 wickets for 35 runs in 51 balls to be 403 all out. Though Craig Overton removed both openers to leave Australia 55-2, Smith shared 124 with Usman Khawaja, who was dropped twice in his 50. Khawaja was eventually trapped LBW by Chris Woakes, but Smith remained, making batting look quite effortless in perfect conditions. England's lead is healthy and Australia will have to bat last on a surface showing occasional signs of variable bounce, yet Smith's continuing presence leaves the hosts with a chance of gaining first innings parity at least. With Australia 2-0 up, England must not be beaten at the WACA, a ground where they have not won since 1978, in order to avoid surrendering the Ashes at the earliest opportunity. Their efforts in the last hour were hampered by an injury to Overton, who took a blow to the ribs in trying to take a return catch off Khawaja. Superb Smith guides Australia. Smith had seen David Warner caught behind and Cameron Bancroft pinned leg before, both by the increasingly impressive Overton, when he made his way to the crease with Australia 348 runs behind. The captain's unbeaten 141 was the difference between the sides in the hosts' first test win in Brisbane, and though he was kept relatively quiet at the Adelaide Oval, this was Smith again looking every inch the number 1 test batsman in the world. At the Gabba he favoured the leg side. Here he played handsome drives through the offside to go with 1 pull for 6 off Overton. Khawaja, scoring square of the wicket, played the supporting role until he was undone by 1 from Woakes that skidded and nipped off the seam. There seemed every chance that Smith would complete a century before the close, but England stopped him from reaching 3 figures, and it is his wicket that they will prize over all others when play gets back underway at 2:30 GMT on Saturday. He will be joined by Shaun Marsh, who took 18 balls to get off the mark, but is coming off the back of a century of his own in Adelaide. England engineer their own problems. As well as Mallon batted, the moment that he danced at off-spinner Nathan Lyon, miscued to point and was well held by diving substitute fielder Peter Hanscombe, can be pinpointed as when Australia began to get back in the game. From there, the England lower order meekly surrendered, as they have in 3 of the 4 previous innings in the series. Moeen Ali limply poked Pat Cummins to second slip, Woakes helped Josh Hazlewood to long leg, and Bairstow played across the line to be bowled by Stark. Overton patted Hazlewood to short leg, and a swiping Stewart brought top-edged Stark, who ended with 4-91. The final 6 wickets fell in a little over 45 minutes. With the ball, England needed Overton to show them the correct length, while James Anderson curiously did not deliver a single ball to Smith until the skipper had reached 47. Moeen has not taken a wicket with his off breaks since the 3rd day of the first test. More costly were the lives given to Khawaja, first by a diving Overton attempting a return catch when the left-hander had not scored, then by second slip Joe Root, who appeared not to see an edge off Woakes when he was on 28. And, late on, Marsh could have been held off Moeen by either wicket-keeper Bairstow or short-leg Mark Stoneman, when the ball flew off the latter's boot but could not be gathered as both dived for it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share if you like.